Very Dark Man reacts and gives his detailed analysis concerning mobad kpai and the latest updates that are popping up. Welcome back to Getting Real with Olivia. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Please grab your seat, your popcorn, tell a friend to tell a friend about my juicy content. And if today is the first time of coming across my channel, yeah, do well to join Getting Real with Olivia. Smash that subscribe button right there and turn on your notifications so that you'll be notified once I upload my new videos. And please like the video. Thank you so much. Okay, I love you guys to the moon and back. I love you guys to pieces. Guys, let's hear what the very dark man has to say concerning mobad swipe, because a whole lot of things has been said online concerning if mobad's wife is involved in her husband's spy. But for now, nobody knows for sure if she's involved or not. It's speculations and all that. Then this guy came out with a detailed analysis. Like when you listen to it, after hearing it, you can put one or two together concerning if she is involved or not. Let's listen to the very dark man.
As of now, Mobad wife is now my number one suspect for this whole thing. Now, here are my reasons. The first time I spoke about her and I said everybody is a suspect. 2 days later, they wrote on a popular blog that I was paid, and I am on Naira Marley's payroll, that I was paid to push the whole narrative and say that the wife and the family were the one that did this, that I want to put all the blame on them. I thought about it and I was like, wait. And then secondly, I noticed that some of these blogs, they were only posting consistently about Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Consistently, you understand? And even when other evidences came, where Mobad was talking about his girlfriend, all of them refused to talk about that part. Do you understand? They refused to talk about that because as of now, just the way Mobad made that video and he said, if anything happens to me, hold Naira Marley, there's still a voice note, do you understand, that still says that the girl is trying to off him. Do you understand? And Mobad even said that if you and your family don't want to do this thing before, as he reached my side, when I go collect. Do you understand? There's a way the thing was going. I calculated it. And then when I continued talking about them, you understand? The girl's sister said, if I talk about them again, that they're going to knock me a 300 million naira lawsuit. Immediately I said, you know what, yeah? I need to know what's going on. Then I now went down to Tunde North's page, because it was on Tunde North's page that I saw that the girl was talking. You understand? Now, the day Mobad died, barely 24 hours later, like even I think that same day, the wife made straight 8 posts on her story. Straight 8 posts on her story. There was no time to mourn. The thing did not take her by surprise. Do you understand? There was no surprise. So if the breadwinner, you just heard that your breadwinner bye, the first thing you would do was to pick up your phone and start telling the general public. It's a celebrity. The news was going to come to everybody. The blogs were going to hear it. Why were you the one rushing to go and talk? And now, she's not, the posts she was making, yeah, all the posts were not about him. The posts were about her. Do you understand? Everything included her. Now, her in a way where she was taking everything. She was not making her. She was trying so hard not to make herself a suspect so that nobody is going to talk about her. Now, let me read all those posts she made so that you people understand what I'm talking about. Bros, if they put me for this guy, I swear I'll catch. Yeah? Now, see, this is why I'm telling you that she's my number one suspect. The first post, she said, somebody should help me. I can't do this alone. Now, this person did this thing and used 3 crying emoji. People that are seriously hurt forget emojis. I'll tell you for free, and I'm telling you. They forget emojis. Do you understand? Unless you are so strong, then you remember. But you see emojis, let's leave that one aside. Number 2, she posted another picture of their throwback. And she said, our love story was a different one. We fought really hard to be here. I don't wish this type of pain on anyone. Now, let's start by circling the word I, which is representing herself. Do you understand? Now, let me move to the next one. Now, see the next one. We had so many plans. 2 responsibilities have now become 1. Talking about herself again. You were my ride or die. Talking about herself again. I really tried my best. I really tried my best to make you stay. Now, all this post, yeah, all this post is trying to move. I don't know what she's trying to hide, but I will tell you for free that all her post of that day was about moving the old suspicions away from her place. I will continue. I'll continue. Then anybody who has a video investigation may contact me say they lie. Now she writes, Liam doesn't deserve this. What do I tell him? He would only grow up to know his father through the internet and his pictures. He will alone Shanumi. I. Mark the word I. Moving on, you made pregnancy so easy for me. You don't play no jokes when it comes to me, making it about herself again. Do you understand? And telling people how important she is to this boy, so that people will not even think about her. They'll say, oh, this girl was Mobad, right? This girl was the most important thing to Mobad. Do you understand? Now, she went on saying, this is what you used to pay me back after 10 years of being with you. Now, I'm trying to establish that they've been long for 10 years so that people don't doubt anything about her. Like, there's no doubt she's trying to kill. Okay, when did these people start? What has been it? Now she puts 10 years. Do you understand? There was no need for that. She said, this is what you pay me back after 10 years. Ileri Oluwa Josh Anumi with an emoji again. And this is the part where she literally just shot herself on the foot. She said, I became a wife on this day. This nigger, calling the man that just died, that you love, a nigger, psycho nigger. This nigger is so intentional about me, trying to tell people how important again she is to her. Now, if you go back to all the messages I've posted before, it is all about telling people how important she is to him, and by diverting attention so that people don't come for her at all. Again, she said, it's so intentional about me. No one is perfect, but he always makes sure make sure I don't lack in every areas of life. Most artists don't do wedding, but he proved how much he got me. He proved how much he got me by doing hours. Now, you see what she did here, yeah? Most niggas don't do wedding. Now she's trying to tell people that I am legally married to him. Do you understand? It is I. It is all these posts are selfish posts. Do you understand? It is a post that says, no, 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 no. Look elsewhere. Do you understand? I have established myself. He loves me so much. I am the queen of the coast and everything. Now, moving on. She now says, this is the part where I don't like. You understand? Now me know wetin death don't do me with crying emoji. See, not one, not two, not three, almost 10 crying emoji on the row. Then she went on saying, no matter who I met, it can never be like the same. Person where just they go now, 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 now. You don't dey think about who you want go meet. She don't even think about the next step. No matter who I meet, it will never be like the same. Now, this is another part again. Now, this is another part. She said, this nigga struggled. Again, nigga. Person where just by where you love. Where you love, nigga. This nigga struggled to death. Too many pains, threatening. He has always lived with fear. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issues, so the public would have another view about him. He's dead, at least you all have won. You all made me a widow at 24. Then look at the one that she used to add to end it. Nothing makes him happy no more. Even after seeing his baby, he became more worried. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always says to me, Wumi, please go far for my baby's sake. I wouldn't want any harm to happen to you and him. It will break me. You just go, let me face them myself. Ileri Oluwa, rest in peace. You really need that peace. Then she can't do harm. Now, she did 6 posts. 6 posts about how the both of them loved each other. Do you understand? How Mobad worship her, how Mobad take her, how Mobad did the best things for her, everything about her, right? Do you understand? Then she made 2 posts sending everything away by saying they took him away from me by doing this, by doing that. Bro, as of now, that girl is my number 1 suspect. As of now, she is my number 1 suspect. Coupled with the voice notes that Mobad said that if you and your family don't do this thing before, now for my place, una go stop. And then he even went on saying that if you buy me, sure you go buy my family too. Do you understand? And then he even said, if you buy me finish, you go suffer. I'm not even talking about the chart where he said you F with. Where he said you F with. You ever F with who? Do you understand? Now, if you read from the top of the charts, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So as of now, I don't tell my number 1 suspect. As of today, I took my time. I analyzed the whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. She's not my number 1 suspect. Yes, they say Naramani don't pay me to move and go to the family. And I understand why they said that. They said that because they don't want nobody to talk about it. I will talk about it. I will dig more deeper. Don't play. We will get justice.
With that being said, my correct people, my awesome people, let's look at what the hospital where he was taken to has issued to the public. Guys, let's read what they have issued concerning Mobad's by. This is what they wrote. The attention of the management of the Perez Medcare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ileroluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mobad died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ileroluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mobad was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. After assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, rigomotive, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to that was discovered, and the persons who brought him into our facility were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital where he can be deposited in the morgue. Let it be known that Mr. Ileroluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mobad was not a patient of Paris Medcare Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. And also, the nurse who was said to be administering the treatment on him at home is not a staff of Perez Medcare Hospital. And the video of the medical facility circulating in the social media space, in which the late Mr. Ileroluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mobad is seen alive and receiving treatment, is not Perez Medcare Hospital. We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false information being circulated about Perez Medcare Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading false information and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolence to the family and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ileroluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mobad, we also lend our voices to the call for thorough investigation into the circumstances of his sudden death. So, my correct people, this is what the Perez Medcare Hospital dropped their management, okay, debunking the information that Mobad was never treated in their hospital. You guys know that there's this information that is going around that he was treated in their hospital, that the injection which he received, let me use the word allegedly, was allegedly given to him in Perez Medcare Hospital. Now they are saying that no, that it didn't happen there, that he has died already when they brought him. That is the case of BID. Guys, this really got people all over the world. I can't just say only Nigerians. People all over the world are talking. What is this? Are they trying to play with our brain? Are they this? Are they what? Like, are they joking? Is it, so many things being said about this Perez Medcare Hospital, about this statement that they have issued. Guys, you know why people are questioning it? Because some people are saying they should come out with their CCTV to clarify what they have said. And looking at it, for me, I think, yeah, they need to back what they have written up with their CCTV. Every hospital ought to have CCTV, right? So they should have CCTV. They should come out with the CCTV proof to tell everybody, to convince people that what we are saying is true. Do you guys understand? understand, because there is already an evidence. There is someone who has said that he saw Mohbad entering their hospital, guys. So now, does it mean that the guy who said that doesn't know what he was saying? Or Abi, the guy takes something like, I do this whole, every day new things are coming up, things are coming. No, like, guys, are they trying to get us confused? Or like, guys, why people are really reacting about this their statements they have issued, like people are looking at it, are they joking, is because we have already seen a guy who made a voiceover saying that he saw Mohbad walk into the hospital, walk into a hospital. Okay, the guy said he saw Mohbad walk into a hospital, but the guy did not mention the name of the hospital. So right now the confusion is it this Perez hospital or is it another hospital? Because in that voice note, the guy said he saw Mohbad with his friends walk into the hospital, that he even greeted him, they took pictures together, that he was going to upload the picture later. Guys, this is really serious. Let's hear what this guy said. I mean, the guy that made the voice over confirming that he saw Mohbad when he walked into the hospital and was given injection. Thereafter, they rushed him out of the hospital lifeless. Let's hear what the guy has to say, please.
I was at the hospital that morning when Mobad arrived. He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media, that was shouting, Mobad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he have a lot of questions to answer, because he know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture. So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses there came to like calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we were talking, Mohbad came in with the guy. So I saw him, and instantly I was lightened up, and I was like, Mohbad, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside. And I was sitting down at the reception there. I was just looking at the picture. Then after 20 minutes, after 15 to 20 minutes that he went inside, started noticing that they were just moving around, a lot of confusion. I couldn't understand. I noticed that they were trying to make call, they were trying to call some people, the nurses, they were just walking around, and something was not just right. So I have to like stand up. I needed to ask someone like what's going on, because at the time I was even kind of afraid if I'm safe there. So I have to I saw the nurse that was trying to like calm me down earlier. So I called her and I was like, what happened? She whispered to my ear that they gave Mohbad injection and he collapsed. So I was shocked. Mohbad, I wanted to shout. Before I know, even the nurse because I wanted to like ask her, what happened? Before I know, she left me. So I was kind of confused. In that confused state, I was just standing around. Before before my own very eyes, this same guy that came with Mohbad rushed him out of the hospital, shirtless, out of the hospital, and everything just happened so fast. Normally, okay, you gave a patient an injection and he passed out. At least the hospital will do something or try something to at least try to resuscitate him or try to do something, even if he passed out or maybe he's confirmed dead, he's finally confirmed dead. Maybe the hospital will even be the one to even arrange properly to even take him to mortuary or so. But the guy with some nurses, they were the one that rushed this guy out hurriedly in my presence, and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I tried to ask questions, nobody answered me, and at the time I later did not even take my injection that I went there to take. So God, this life. There's nothing in this life. There's nothing in this life. This is someone I saw. I saw him in my own eyes that morning. I saw him. I saw him. I took a picture with him. I saw him. I saw him. I saw him. This is why this thing is paining me. Wallahi. Wallahi. It's like, what? Before I know, I was still at the hospital. I was still at the hospital. I was still at the hospital when I heard the news that he was dead. And I so quick. These people did not even try to do anything safe. They did not even, in fact, these people they did not try at all to help this guy. Like it was deliberate attempt. Oh God.
This is really disheartening. Like, who is confusing who here? The guy on the voiceover said he walked into the hospital. Someone who has spine cannot walk into the hospital now, like they should be carrying the person. But the guy said he walked in. My correct people. This story of hard mobile pride and justice for Mobad, I really don't understand how this whole thing is not turning. People are not bringing a lot of excuse, trying to confuse people. What do you guys have to say about this? And again, there is another latest update from the very dark man. He has shifted his claim that Mobad's wife is the first suspect. Now, guys, let's hear who he said or the people that he said are the first suspects right now. Let's hear him.
So the hospital where they took Mobad to are saying that he was brought in when he wasn't alive. You understand? So if he wasn't alive when they brought him to the hospital, where did he die? Where are those three boys again? Bring in those three boys. Where did they carry Mobad from? Again, I'm still asking the same question, because if the hospital are saying that when they brought Mobad in, he wasn't alive, so where did he die? Secondly, not be this same hospital talk say the nurse wey took am injection say na quack. It doesn't even make sense. But then again, if the hospital are standing on their ground, that means he don't kpai before those three boys bring am. Now only those three boys know wetin happen where they carry Mobad from. Do you understand? Now let's assume that the hospital dey lie. Let's go back to the car scene. Let's go back to the car scene. In the car, I am not mad. I see say that boy head move. And that has to be the shortest video. Did they drug him? But that video, the boy head move. Does that mean those boys actually, because now like this, with this scene, it have already taken Ramali and Sam Larry out of the equation, and even Mobad definitely. The three of them, if we are following based on this, the three of them will be suspect again. Bring those three boys. If you bring those three boys, we will know what happened to that boy. But everybody, I don't they ask this thing, I don't they ask this thing, I don't they ask this thing. Everybody know they take me serious. Shortest video of a death announcement ever of a celebrity. It has to be the shortest video I've ever seen. Mobad is there. 6 seconds, bam. And then the next thing, three of them again in another 8-second video. Where did they carry Mobad from? What happened there? Was there a fight? Did somebody hit his head? And they think about the worst thing where happened. Did somebody hit his head and then he passed out? Is he working for Mobad father? Is he working for Mobad wife? Who be this boy? And where those boys were announced him? That is the question, and we get justice. Don't play. Don't play. They will learn. And they will learn the hard way.
See, my people, I don't like how the whole thing is now turning into. It now seems as if we are not actually going to get justice for Mobad, because some things, is beginning to sound confusing, and, the evidence people are holding does not even look like an evidence again. Like you are holding an evidence and people are telling you this evidence is not it. You are just joking, I just wish justice can be granted, or that the people of Nigeria can actually get justice for Mobad. Really, that is what everybody is saying. I just hope that with the way everything is going, some people trying to shut some people up, some people trying to cover up so many things and all that. See, if Nigerians want justice for Mobad, they need to remove sentiment. If you as a person, you want justice for Mobad, you need to remove sentiment and face the reality. Be real. The way this boy Mobad it's so disheartening. There is nobody that will watch the videos. There is nobody that will hear everything, read about everything, how this boy that will not be like, what? Like, am I dreaming? What is happening? Like, Seriously, guys, this boy really deserves justice. Like justice for Mohbad. And please do not, go fighting anybody. Do not go, attacking anybody. Please do this thing peacefully. It can be achieved if everybody can be sincere, if people can be real and stop lying and stop covering so many things because this person is my auntie, you come out, you said it, because this person is my brother, because this person is this, because this person is this. If people should continue like that, this justice for Mohbad, it's not gonna work. Well, my correct people, please, what do you think? How do you see this? What do you think can be done to get justice for Mohbad? Please drop your comments down in the comment section. Let's relate right there. Thank you so much for watching. If you're asking who's speaking, my name is Olivia and this is Getting Right with Olivia. Please don't forget to like the video, please. Thank you so much.